All right, hello, it's silverkyle, and today we are going to be unboxing Record of Agarest War, the limited edition on the Nintendo Switch, which also coincides with the 15th anniversary of this game from Arxis Games, which is the last thing that I ever expected. I thought this series was dead. There's 3 games in it. The first one here, a sequel, Record of Agarest War 2, and then a prequel, Record of Agarest War 0, which is where I actually have played this series before on the Xbox 360. And just a few weeks before they announced this, I had actually picked up the 360 version of the game. What are the chances? It's 15 years old. I bought 0 like 10 years ago or whatever it was when it first came out. Played it back then. For some reason, I had an itch to play this, and I picked up the 360 version, and not long after, they sent out an announcement that they were putting this on the Switch. So random. I'm really happy though, because I think this could be a fun series to kind of have a new game in every few years. I like it. So we're going to unbox this, take off the cellophane and all that, and take a closer look at the box, as this is the limited edition. So there's a few extra goodies here. I'm surprised that we didn't get, because it came out on 360, and I think 360, well, I think that there was a PS3 version, but it didn't come out here in North America, if I remember correctly. And then Record of Agarest War 2, I think, did not have a 360 version. This game series just kind of went all over with whoever wanted to have a game on it, it seems. But I think that right now the only one that we have is on Nintendo Switch. But I feel these kinds of games, like strategy RPGs, work beautifully on the Switch. Like, if you want to play on full screen, awesome, but playing in handheld, it works really well at the same time. And this is a strategy RPG that goes with different generations. So you end up finding somebody, mating with them, and then you end up having generations of kids that you'll kind of go through, having this massive explore a tactical RPG with over 100 hours of gameplay. I remember seeing that. And what's interesting here is that we have, so we've got featured upscales, 2D art, full HD movies, and new music, but on the actual battlefield, the characters are actual sprites, and then everything else is pre-rendered. It's really interesting because it's kind of like the newer versions of, like, they try to blend 2D and 3D. It's really hard to explain without actually playing the game, but I just remember that the sprites are actually 2D. Raise future generations of heroes with the unique soul breed system. That sounds soul breed. Oh, right then. The fate of Agarest is in your hands. So this is the first one. This is everything that we get in it. Rated teen, mild fantasy violence, suggestive themes, yep. Partial nudity, yep. Mild language and alcohol references. All right, let's take a dive into this. Another thing too is that the Switch gets so many games. It's insane how many games we end up getting on the Nintendo Switch. I should really keep this in here, but that's not happening. I don't even know what this is. I just remember that they had I don't even know how to open it. Maybe it will be staying in there. Is it just a plaque with, like, I need to get in there. What is this? This is some kind of standee, like you can stand it up. Is that what this is? I have no idea. Oh yeah, so you can actually make some kind of a stand, I think. That's kind of cool. I'll do that at the end. I'll put that together at the end. But basically, I think that you have this there. You would have that here, and then Record of Agarest War. That's kind of cool. I think that's pretty neat. We've got a CD. Oh, I was really hoping that they would have what's on there. That's unfortunate. This is like old, for those of you that, I'm aging myself here, but for those of you that are really old, like late 90s, you would have these just regular blank PC cases. That's exactly what this is with that. All right, and we've got this, the game. I do like the art. So this is the original art. I should probably take this. Well, the original art's right here. I kind of like that it's different. And that's what the original game came in. So that's kind of cool. Just more on the back, which is what we saw earlier. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, okay. I'll take it. That makes me happy. And is there anything else? There is! Okay, there's 2 more things. Ooh, the art of. That's kind of cool. Oh, we're going to have to dive into that, aren't we? Yep. The thing is that once you open up a limited edition, what's the point in keeping these things sealed? The box is already open. I don't plan on selling these. That's the other thing, too. This is the kind of game that we have. I mean, it is a good strategy RPG as well, but there's obviously, this is waifus. Oh, man. I think that originally the limited edition that we had for the 360 came with a mouse pad, and it was a female character, and it was her upper body, and you can just imagine where your hand would rest. I had a record of Agarest War 0 as well. Yeah, boy. Oh my. This feels. This does not do anything for me. We're just gonna put that away for the rest of the time. It's a really good game. I don't think any of this shows up in the actual game. I never beat Record of Agarest War 0, but so we've got the. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is like an old school manual almost, with characters, what they look like, I guess, as your bride to be. I have no idea who I'm going to choose as mine. And then depending on who you choose, will determine what the stats for your offspring, which is that's kind of cool. Okay, that's just freaking me out. Another thing too is I don't like feet, so there's a lot of feet. TMI, Kyle, TMI. They're not looking at this for that. To find out that you aren't into feet. It's just in heels. That's nice, but I don't like bare feet. Why are you talking still? Jeez, why am I doing this video? It's a really good RPG. It's just that it has some naughty connotations, which is fine. Just I'm not used to talking about these very often. Some nice art in here, though. Jeez. All right, then. At least these I find, like I said, they're a little bit more tasteful than what the other stuff was, because they're half dressed, or they're not in these as provoc. Doesn't do anything. Anyway, I didn't expect this to go where it did, but it did. There you have it. The Record of Agarest War limited edition on the Nintendo Switch, 15th anniversary of this series. You're not going to be really getting any of this that you're getting with the limited edition here. The actual game itself, this is what it looks like. You're battling, and the battles are long. They're really interesting too, because if you group characters in a specific order for their location, they can do chain moves, so you can end up doing more damage. And that was the main, I guess, new thing that they added to this game that made it different from the others is having those chain attacks where you would do more damage, and that's what you would kind of be trying to do the entire time to get more damage on the field. So Probably should just talk more about the game. But anyway, that's what comes with the limited edition. Thank you all for watching. Oh, no. I got to do the standee. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, so it's all set up. So you have all 3 pieces on. And it creates this kind of like 3D standee. I like it quite a bit. That's something different for a limited edition or collector's edition. So there you have it. There is the Record of Agarest War limited edition on the Nintendo Switch. Thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in. Beardage.